student, today we are going to discuss meter bridge apparatus, its construction and use. Meter bridge apparatus here as shown in the figure. See, this meter bridge apparatus works on the principle of Wheatstone bridge network. We have studied Wheatstone bridge network and we know that balancing condition of the Wheatstone bridge network is now this is the theoretically we have studied. Now the principle of Wheatstone bridge network is used to study the meter bridge apparatus. Here the construction of meter bridge apparatus you can easily observe. It is a long wooden board. On this wooden board a thin uniform wire whose length is 1 meter is stretched between two metal strips which are bent at right angle. A third metal strip is placed on the wooden board in such a way that two gaps are formed. This gap, let us say left gap. This gap is right gap. Thus, a uniform wire whose length is 1 meter is stretched on the wooden board between two metal strips. This is the meter scale. With the help of meter scale, we can measure the balancing length. Here, screws are provided for the external connection. This is the construction of meter bridge apparatus. Now, this meter bridge apparatus is used to determine unknown resistance of wire or galvanometer. Also, by using this apparatus, we can verify the laws of resistance. Let us see the use of meter bridge apparatus to determine unknown resistance of a wire. Let us study the use of meter bridge apparatus to determine unknown resistance. Here, the connections are made as shown in the figure. X is unknown resistance which is connected in the left gap of a meter bridge. R is the known resistance which is kept in the right gap of a meter bridge. You can connect resistance box in this gap so as to select the proper value of resistance. A galvanometer is connected between point B and jockey. Here, galvanometer is connected between the point B and jockey. Jockey, with the help of jockey, we can determine the null point on the wire. When jockey is slide on the wire, you can easily determine null point. Let us see. You must draw the diagram. Here E is the battery whose positive terminal is connected to the point A. Rheostat key connected to the cell E between the point A and C. Then just label the diagram. X, unknown resistance connected in the left gap. R, known resistance from resistance box. G, galvanometer. J, jockey. E, EMF of cell. K, key. And RH, rheostat. Before performing the experiment, let us suppose that sigma is the resistance per unit length of the wire, and how the experiment is performed. When unknown resistance is connected in the left gap, a suitable resistance R is placed in the right gap. Then this jockey is moved along the wire. We know that when jockey is touched to the wire at point D, suppose the point D is here, then it will show some deflection. Then by sliding the jockey along the wire, a point is determined where galvanometer shows null point or null deflection. When galvanometer shows null deflection, the point is marked, let it be D. Once the null point is obtained, measure the length of the null point from the left end, let it be Lx. Also measure the length of the null point from right end, let it be Lr. This is also called as balancing length. Thus, Lx is the balancing length of the wire opposite to resistance X. Lr is the balancing length of the wire opposite to known resistance R. Now, if we know the value of sigma, we can find out the resistance between these 2 points A and D. Let it be sigma Lx. Similarly, resistance of the wire between the point B and C will be sigma Lr. Now, we know the theory of Wheatstone bridge network. What happens when the null point is obtained? That means potential of the point B and potential of the point D is same. This is the condition of null point. When null point is obtained, the bridge is said to be balanced. Here the resistance bridge, this first resistance, second, third and fourth. And from the balancing condition, we can write the equation X by R is equal to sigma Lx by sigma Lr. Sigma get cancelled. Thus, X by R is equal to Lx by Lr. Now, we know the value of Lx. This can be measured directly with the help of meter scale. Lr, length of the wire opposite to known resistance. R, known resistance from the resistance box. And thus, by using this equation, X is equal to R multiplied by Lx upon Lr, we can easily determine the value of resistance X. Let us study the another use of meter bridge apparatus. We can determine resistance of galvanometer by using meter bridge apparatus. For this, connections are made as shown in figure. Here, in the left gap, galvanometer whose resistance is to be determined is connected. Jockey is directly connected to the wire from the point B. Suitable known resistance is taken in the right gap. For this, you can use resistance box, K key, E EMF of cell, RH rheostat. Once the connections are made, here initially the jockey is not touched to the wire. Now what happens? You can label the diagram by here G is the galvanometer, R known resistance from the resistance box, E EMF of cell, K key, RH rheostat. Then initially when key K is closed, what happened? When key K is closed, the current I is supplied by the EMF E. At this point A, get divided into two parts. I1 current flowing through this branch and I2 current flowing through the wire. Now due to this current I1, galvanometer shows deflection because I1 is the current flowing through the galvanometer, and when current flows through the galvanometer it will show deflection 0. Now this deflection can be adjusted with the help of rheostat. You can change the rheostat so as to note down a clear deflection. Let it be X. Now, this jockey when touched the wire at point D, when we touch this jockey at this point, this deflection in the galvanometer either increases or decreases. Now we have to find the point where galvanometer deflection remains constant. For this, you just go on sliding the jockey along the wire to the point where galvanometer deflection remains constant. That means here the equipotential point is to be found out. An equipotential point is a point on the wire where when jockey is touched at this point, galvanometer deflection remains same. At other point, what happened? When jockey is touched the wire, at other point, galvanometer deflection either increases or decreases. But here, D is a single point where galvanometer deflection remains constant. And once this point is determined, this point is called as equipotential point. Once this point is determined, bridge is said to be balanced, and we can apply balancing condition by Wheatstone bridge network. G by R is equal to sigma LG divided by sigma LR. Here LG is the length of the wire opposite to galvanometer, balancing length of the wire opposite to galvanometer. LR is the balancing length of the wire opposite to known resistance. Again sigma get cancelled. G by R is equal to LG upon LR. Thus G is equal to R LG by LR. We can directly measure the LG by meter scale. Thus LG, LR and R, these are the known values, and thus we can easily determine the resistance of galvanometer. Again, for greater accuracy, you have to taken three precautions. First, the value of R is so selected that the null point or equipotential point is obtained near the center of the wire. The connection should be clean and tight. By interchanging the position G and R, you can perform the experiment, and taking the average, you can calculate exact or accurate value of galvanometer.